shiny Pokemon, some of the most sought after and most valuable Pokemon in the entire Pokemon series. That little sparkle that you get out of the Pokeball has people spending hours and years and days on end trying to get the Pokemon with a slightly different color that slightly sparkles when you send it out into battle. So yeah, I feel like that's something that is only a Pokemon fan thing, because other fandoms probably wouldn't understand that. Well, no, that's a lie. A lot of RPGs have unnecessarily obnoxious side quests if you want to get things. Or sometimes you got those gacha games where you spend lots of money to get stuff, or maybe sometimes they're just both. Anyway, in this list, I want to count down 5 of the most extremely illegal shiny Pokemon, meaning that these Pokemon on this list are Pokemon that there is no way to even be able to get these Pokemon, yet alone get these Pokemon shiny. So there's no reasonable way to get this Pokemon shiny, as it's more likely than not that Game Freak is probably never going to allow you the opportunity to get these Pokemon shiny. First off, I want to say I'm not going to talk about any of these Pokemon, Shiny, Zacian, and Zamazenta, mainly because a lot of times current legendaries are not given shiny in their base game, but are released shiny as events and are able to be hunted shiny in future Pokemon games. So Zacian and Zamazenta are not, they're probably going to be released as an event at some point. So, and then not only that, we also got Keldeo and Victini and all those kind of mythical Pokemon that are still not released, even though some of these mythical Pokemon have been around for over a decade at this point. Like some of the Gen 5 Pokemon like Meloetta and Keldeo and Victini, none of them have been released shiny, but since they're event Pokemon, there's a chance that they will be released shiny at some point. Even though it's almost like Game Freak has forgot about them, they're still event Pokemon, so there's a chance for them to get shiny. I'm talking about these Pokemon. There is literally no, these Pokemon were not intended to be shiny. It's clear they weren't intended to be shiny, and you will never ever be able to obtain them shiny. So number 5, we have Gmax Eternity. Now, this Pokemon is a boss Pokemon, and you can't even obtain the Pokemon. You could obtain Eternatus, and there's a highly likely chance that Eternatus itself will be given out as an event legendary at some point in the future, like almost all legendaries are given out as shiny or made shiny huntable in future games. However, Eternatus is different because specifically this form of Gmax Eternatus is not obtainable in the base game, and because this thing has absolutely crazy stats, it's highly likely Game Freak is never going to make this available. Even when you hack this into your game, the sprite doesn't even work as an actual Pokemon sprite. It often kind of breaks the screen, and yeah, this Pokemon is not made to be obtainable at all. So therefore, the shiny Pokemon is going to be super duper highly illegal if you have to cheat a whole lot to get this in your game. Number 4, we got Cosplay Pikachu. This Pokemon was only available in Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. You couldn't trade it anywhere. I don't even know if you could trade it between Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. I don't know if you could trade it between games, but all I know is Pokemon was stuck in that game. You can't transfer it currently. You couldn't even transfer it to X and Y, but yet all of these Pikachus kind of had a shiny form. Certain shiny Pokemon didn't even get like a shiny form. Like for example, the Ash Hat Pikachu, the shiny version of that is just the standard Ash Hat Pikachu, without like the darker tint, as you can see the Cosplay Pikachu has. However, the reason why this Pokemon is on this list, not the Ash Hat Pikachu, is there actually was an exploit that, or like a glitch in the coding, so technically you could obtain Ash Hat Pikachu even though it's clearly not meant to be obtainable because it literally does not have a shiny form. Cosplay Pikachu never had that exploit, and it has never been seen at all since Pokemon Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, meaning you have to go out of your way to hack. There's no legitimate way to get this Pokemon shiny, and it's never going to be distributed by Game Freak ever again unless they decide to make it a game exclusive and do Ultra Mega Ruby 2 or something. Number 3, Ash Greninja. Ash Greninja is one of the most popular Pokemon, and it is one of the only times where you see a starter get special treatment out of the 3 and not see anything for the other 2. Like Charizard clearly gets special treatment out of the Kanto starters, but at least Venusaur and Blastoise got Gigantamax forms and Mega Evolutions alongside it. They may not have gotten 2 freaking Mega Evolutions, but at least they got something. Ash Greninja, Greninja clearly stands out, which is why it got this Ash form. However, this form was only obtainable once through the demo for Pokemon Sun and Moon, and you couldn't shiny hunt this thing. It was shiny locked, and since that was the only time you could ever obtain this Pokemon, it's clear that it's not going to be shiny huntable, especially because of the exclusivity of it and how it was specifically tied to the anime, and it was not shiny anime. It would not make sense to have a shiny version of this. There is a shiny version of it coded into the game, which takes after the Greninja shiny. It's naturally what you would expect a shiny Ash Greninja to look like, and it's programmed into the game. However, it's clear that they just do that sometimes with Pokemon just so they can have, there's always a slot for Pokemon to be shiny, so they had to give a model for this. And so it's really interesting to see that they put time and effort into like actually making a model for it. But this Pokemon will never be obtainable as shiny, and you have to go out of your way to hack it, because the only way to obtain it is through the event. And even then, if you get it through the event, you can't force that one to be shiny. You have to go through and hack it, meaning this Pokemon is super duper extremely illegal to get. Number 2, AZ/Eternal Flower Floette. This Pokemon was going to be an event Pokemon in Pokemon X and Y. It was discovered in the files, and it was even discovered in the files in Pokemon Sun and Moon as well. However, this Pokemon was never released, meaning in order to obtain this Pokemon, you would have to hack naturally. So to obtain it shiny, you would have to hack even more, making this Pokemon the definition of an extremely illegal shiny Pokemon, because the Pokemon itself is not obtainable, even though there's a possibility when we get X2 and Y2, or freaking Life X and Death Y, that you see this Pokemon could potentially get redistributed at that point, because there was code for it. It even has a signature move. However, you can't obtain this Pokemon, meaning if you want to obtain the shiny, it's gonna be extremely illegal. Number 1, this is the most illegal. This is Pokemon inspired me to make this list and this video overall, and that Pokemon is spiky-eared Pichu. There is no way to get this Pokemon shiny, and there will never be a way to get this Pokemon shiny. This Pokemon was only available in Heart Gold, Soul Silver through a specific event, which has been long over. And even if you were able to get that event, this Pokemon, you wouldn't be able to shiny hunt it, because there's not necessarily a way to soft reset for it. Because, I mean, unless you want to play through a whole big cutscene. But even then, it's shiny locked. So if you went back, you would have to essentially hack this Pokemon in. And even then, this Pokemon isn't even transferable to... This was like one of the first instances where you see a Pokemon that was tied to an event, or a specific Pokemon that could not be transferred at all outside of a Pokemon game. Sometimes if there was a problematic Pokemon, you couldn't transfer it. But this was an event Pokemon that you were meant to obtain that you could not transfer out of Heart Gold and Soul Silver, so it's stuck there. And Game Freak clearly doesn't care about this thing and doesn't want you to obtain a shiny, because it has not been obtainable since. You did get a reference of it in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate recently, with possibly being able to use spiky-eared Pichu as one of the alternate costumes for Pichu. However, that is just a small thing. Like, it doesn't necessarily indicate that spiky-eared Pichu is coming back, and definitely doesn't indicate that this Pokemon is going to be available shiny. So if you want this Pokemon shiny, you're gonna have to hack a lot. You're gonna have to hack a Pichu into your game, the shiny event one, to be able to do the event. Or if you want to go about that way to soft reset it, but even then, you're gonna have to find some way to hack this Pokemon into your game and then make it shiny, because there is literally no way to even obtain the event for this Pokemon. This Pokemon isn't obtainable anymore, so if you really want this, there's no way to get any form of this Pokemon without hacking. Thank y'all for watching this video. If y'all want to see more Pokemon videos, make sure you like and subscribe. I want to do more videos. We got Pokemon Diamond and Pearl hype season. I'm going to be streaming that game, and it looks like it's going to be a lot of fun, and I can't wait to stream that with you guys. And you know, Surprise Trade Showdown is a new series going on the channel. We haven't done one for a little bit. We're just working on me and we're working on me and Echo's schedules to potentially be able to do another one. But go check those things out. If you didn't know, we just get a box of Pokemon and we trade them out, and we battle each other, and which Pokemon does the best in that battle is the Pokemon we trade out the following week, or time we do it, but go do that. And we want to do theme versions of those, so maybe be able to help y'all get some specific Pokemon. Like maybe we'll do Gibbles when Diamond and Pearl remakes come out, so that way you could get a pretty good Gibble on one surprise trade. And it's basically, we just want to help send good Pokemon out there, in surprise trade. You probably heard things that had to do with Wonder Trade before, so this is like a modern version of it. Well, I've rambled on too long. This is a bit of an update, but anyway, regardless, I love y'all. See y'all.